Hello, I am LJ, a master trainer in health and life coaching, and I had the opportunity to meet Richard about 6 years ago at an international convention where I figured out this is a guy who is worthwhile modeling. I did a lot of modeling in my life, and every time I did find the best person I could in order to accomplish the most in the least time. Well, this is a very important thing when you want to be successful, and Richard is a good example to follow. Richard has a method of figuring out why does he want to do something, and he can figure out with anybody why that person should do what that person wants to do, a given thing in his life. Then he figures out what needs to be done. Because, we learn a lot of things in life. You and I, all of us, learn by experience or by self-development or by going to seminars and so on. But very few people accomplish what they want after the time they invested and after the money they invested. And then the third and most important thing is he shows you how. Because, it doesn't matter how much you know. If you don't know how to do it and you don't have the right emotions behind your actions, the certainty wouldn't be there. As long as there is doubt, there is no certainty. They are opposite. In dichotomy, they are totally opposite from each other. And certainty is the most important thing that we need when we start to do something. Well, obvious, there must be enthusiasm and confidence behind it, but enthusiasm and confidence is not there when you don't know why and you don't know what you have to do. So here it is. Richard is the person, probably the best person I have ever met, who can, in a nutshell, in a very short time, figure out what do you have to do. And he was able to bring value in my life because he was able to figure out or tell me in a very plastic way that if I do what I do, I will have a certain income. But if I want to have more, I will have to do some changes. And those changes will tenfold change the income. Well, make a computation, make the difference. If you make $100,000 a year, and you could make $1 million, would that be a difference? Definitely it would. But in 10 years, the difference is 9 million. Well, that's a big difference. Now, I thought when I started to do this and follow his advice, I thought about it. I do it today or I do it a year later. The loss will be only $900,000, which I will never be able to recover because time went by. So if you know Richard or if you don't, I think it's a good point in your life to ask him, to get in touch with him, like I did, and gain the confidence that he is the right person to help you. I wish you a great day, and I hope that my 2 cents worth will be a lot worth in your life.